All right, I'm here just at the entrance to Gulf Island condos. We've had a great stay here. Been out here for about 4 days. This is apparently a duck crossing. I didn't even realize it. And I just want to show you the entrance to the condo complex, but also show you the neighborhood a little bit. A lot of canals in this neighborhood. Some homes up on stilts, raised up. Some new construction, some older construction. Here's a canal right here, right next to the complex. So I'm going to be shooting some video segments here, short clips, just to give you an idea of the neighborhood here surrounding the condos. The condos are right on the water, right on the Gulf. All right, on to the next clip. All right, so again, a lot of these streets are dead ends, a lot of canals. I think pretty much every house here is on the canal. Here's a shot across the canal towards the condo complex where we stayed. All right, we'll drive down a few more streets on to the next clip. All right, as we're driving around, several homes for sale here in this neighborhood, and just a lot of mixed architecture, you know, like looks like some older homes that are just concrete homes that are probably, you know, stood the test of time through the hurricanes and the storms. Some newer construction. Here's a pretty big one right here I'm in front of. So you can see like the construction here, since you're right on the water. If you're got newer construction, you know, the garages are on the bottom level, what would normally be your first floor of living space, and that's smart that garages are on the bottom, and then really probably your main living space is elevated up on the second floor, because there's a definite chance of flooding here. I'm at the end of this street. As I said, a lot of these streets are dead-end streets, and you know, there's a cul-de-sac or a circle at the end. I'm going to just shoot a little video here because this house right here, this white house, is on the end here of the cul-de-sac, right on the water. Looks like this is an empty lot right here for sale, right behind me. It's also at the end of the dead-end street on a cul-de-sac. Great water views on multiple sides. All right, very pretty area. Like I said, a lot of canals, a lot of people, you know, with wave runners and boats, and you know, mixed architecture, mixed construction, old mixed in with new. I'll give you a shot up the street here. Some palm trees, some pine trees. You can see right there over that black vehicle here that they have the elevated AC unit. So, you know, if it does flood, they're not going to lose their AC unit to water. All right, on to the next clip. On a different street now, another dead-end street. I stopped here at the very beginning of the street. Got two brand new homes here, definitely new construction, and very, very tall, much taller than many of the existing homes. This person here is doing well for themselves, I'd say. I don't know that these are necessarily primary residences for people. I guess they could be, but you know, I guess a lot of these homes were probably originally used as like a vacation home or second home, you know, since they're all on the canals here and you're near the water. But here I'll show you these two new construction homes. Looks like they got a nice motor home parked next to it, but it looks like they might be selling this because it looks like there's a take one flyer here. But here we go. Okay, and you can see we're at the corner of Sea Ranch and Victor. Sea Ranch, I guess it's Drive. It's obscured, street signs obscured by the cable. Yeah, it looks like Sea Ranch Drive, that's the main drag that comes from Route 19 and then goes all the way to the condo complex right on the water. And then Victor Ave is the side street. I think I'm going to start shooting some video from the car so you can see multiple homes in all in one clip. So, you know, I'll shoot one side of the street and then you get an idea of the mixed architecture that you see here. I see a lot of plants, a lot of nice landscaping here across the street. I'm going to shoot that now too. It looks to me like whoever lives there, they not only landscaped their property, but the little grass strip along the street, they planted really lush, tall, all kinds of bushes and stuff. So I don't know if they did that like as to form a natural privacy fence, but I mean, it looks cool, but it's definitely different. I don't see any other spot like it on the street. Okay, I want to do some driving clips now. I don't really shoot much video here in the car, so I don't know how this is coming out, but I don't know if you can hear the AC blowing, but you know, because it's mid-June right now, and it's yesterday it was between 90 and 100 here, so it gets pretty warm, but I like it hot. I like the hot temperatures. All right, I'm gonna switch to holding my GoPro and my tripod outside the car, and I'm just going to drive slowly so you can get an idea, see multiple houses in this clip. probably saw and heard that guard dog there. That was a house at the end of the street on the circle, on the cul-de-sac. So I'd really like to shoot this really lush. Wow, yeah, this property, they definitely landscaped, purposely landscaped that one pretty well. So let me see if I can get some shots of that one here. I'm going to turn down this other street here and see what I can come up with here. Several homes for sale, as you can see. I stopped on that one Remax sign there to show you what was going on. All right, I'm going to put the camera and tripod out the window again. Give me just a second. Alright, so we're almost to the end of the street. I saw a guy sitting out front. I don't know if people want me videoing them, so that's why I pulled the camera in. But anyway, I'm trying to get a shot. I'm going to drive by this really lush landscaped house here, property. You can see there were some FSBOs for sale by owner back there on that street. Couple, you know, KW listings. Here's that nice property. Oh, okay, so you can see, yeah, there was that's somebody obviously with some money, Mercedes parked in the half circle driveway, and those plants like that, they, obviously they went to a lot of work and expense to plant all that and make that there, and it definitely looks like they did it to kind of have privacy, to hide their home, I guess, from the it looks like it's right on the corner, their home, it's near the street, maybe to cut down on noise, as well as to give them privacy. So all right, I'll put the camera back out the window here so you can see, and we'll swing up the other side of the street. We're almost to the circle here, the cul-de-sac at the end. You can see when I first started that little video sweep there was a sailboat in the canal, across the canal, had a for sale sign on it. And there's some nice homes in here. Like I said, there's homes for sale. More than I expected to find, to be honest. I don't know if people are trying to capitalize on the market. I don't know if they feel it's a good time to sell, or maybe because of the whole coronavirus thing, they feel they have to sell, or they're trying to cash out, take their money. But nice hibiscus flowering bushes and plants back there on the one property. I love the hibiscus flower. Even when I lived in New Jersey, we used to have hibiscus plants on either side of our front steps. We'd put them out for the warm months, and then of course take them in the colder months. Have to care for them. Here, I'll give you a shot down this canal here, just waiting for a car to pass. There's some interesting boats and stuff here. Yeah, it's an interesting neighborhood here. Looks real quiet. You can see there's definitely some people that live here full time, right? You saw commercial trucks and vans and some driveways, so this is definitely a primary residence for some people, probably a vacation residence or second home for others. Here's a shot of the canal. Sure you saw that Trump house there had 2 Trump signs on their property. That's pretty common down here in Florida. A lot of Trump supporters here in Florida. It's not uncommon to see that at all, or find that. People driving pickup trucks, put flagpole mounts in the bed of the truck and fly American flags, fly Trump flags. So that is not uncommon to see down here at all. All right, I'm just trying to turn around. I'm at the end here. It's not a true circle or a cul-de-sac. I think I'm actually going to pause the video right now, and then we'll start it up again when I get to the next spot. Hope you're enjoying this. I just stopped to take a picture with my phone. There's a sign that with a phone number says local raw honey, and we're big fans. My family and I, we're big fans of local raw honey, so we may pick some up even though we don't live here. But the beautiful hibiscus bush I'm going to show you in a minute I just passed. All right, put the camera back out the car window with the tripod and shoot some more of these lovely homes on these canals. I hope you saw that beautiful hibiscus bush or plant. I don't know what to call it. I just love the flowers, love the way they look. I'm laughing at the one sign on the one person's property, any functioning adult in 2020. Take it they are not Trump supporters, right? But anyway, I think I'll pause the video again. I think I'm almost done with this, just trying to give you an idea of the flavor of the neighborhood, and I also wanted to record the neighborhood, you know, so I could go back and review it after I'm home. But I'll pause this and I'll see you in the next clip. Okay, I'm gonna shoot another quick clip here. I'm gonna go down another street, but I'm gonna show you several manatee mailboxes in this neighborhood. My son's a big fan of manatees. I'm going to show you my most favorite manatee mailbox that I've seen to date in just a second here. I'm just waiting for some vehicles to pass and I'm going to make a turn. There's people out here walking. Obviously, you'd expect that. It's a quiet neighborhood. Really not much traffic. There's people bicycling. I'm going to try and just go slowly around the corner here, and then I'm going to show you the manatee mailbox and go down this next street. some interesting stuff on that street, right? You saw an empty lot with several palm trees on it. You don't see that too often. I mean, you see vacant lots for sale, but not lots with the existing palm trees too often. You saw the house on the end. That's obviously a second residence for someone, right? It was built up, you know, nice elevation on the home, and it had the hurricane storm shutters, the metal shutters on almost every window. So saw that. And oh, I also paused a little bit on the, I think it was a white Volvo parked in the driveway that was plugged in, so it's electric. Found that interesting. You saw a golf cart, I think, in that clip. So obviously people in this neighborhood probably use golf carts. There are local restaurants, but they're not necessarily within walking distance. All right, see you in the next clip. Okay, we've made it to the final street that parallels Route 19 here. So we're literally one street in from the highway, and Route 19 is a, I think it's like 3 lanes each way. It's not a small highway, but you've got marina stuff, you've got RV and boat storage. So I'll give you a little sweep here of the street. Had to go a little bit faster on that clip because there was a guy tailgating me, so I didn't want to hold him up too much. But now I'm actually going, I think I've made in essence a big rectangle. So I've gone pretty much around the block, and I think you have a feel for the neighborhood now. I know I do as well. I might go down 1 or 2 more streets here. All right, yeah, I'll give you a couple more streets here. I was chuckling a little bit there. The one property at the end of the street had a sign that says, "Smile, you're on camera." I guess we could say right back at you, right? Same thing. We got them on camera too. All right, so I'm heading over to the waterfront in Hudson, the town of Hudson, Hudson Beach. I shot some video there. you'll find that in a separate video. Shot some video. There's a 2-story pavilion there that I shot video from and gave you like a 360-degree vista. This is also where a couple of, I guess, the area's most well-known restaurants are. In on the Gulf. We ate at In on the Gulf the other night. Excellent food. It was recommended to us by some locals who've lived here like 17, 18, 19 years. So we ate at In on the Gulf, and then right across the street from In on the Gulf, I guess, is another well-known place called Sam's Beach Bar. So I guess I'll just shoot some real quick 360 video of those two places since I'm here. I'll also show you the waterfront where I shot some video and took some pictures of the sunset the other day. So here we go. If it'll come out on the video, but some real skinny long fish right there, and I'm standing in front of Sam's Beach Bar, and right across the street is In on the Gulf restaurant. We did not eat at Sam's this trip, so I can't personally endorse it, but I can tell you for sure, go to In on the Gulf and try the grouper fingers appetizer if you like grouper fish. It's excellent. I'm going to shoot across the water and show you the waterfront here and the big tan buildings off to my left. That's the condo complex where we stayed. Okay, you can see there's a pontoon boat cruising by here, covered pontoon boat. Love that boat design. Keep the sun off of you and still be out there. Take a group of people. Very stable boat hulls, boat design. There's a couple people paddle boarding. Here comes another pontoon boat. So I'll just sweep the water one more time. Okay, hope you enjoyed this little tour of the neighborhood of Hudson and the waterfront here, a couple of the local restaurants. I really like the area. Yeah, it's mine. Yeah, I think it's just my AC.
Okay, I just let you know.
Yeah, thank you. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed this. This guy's worried that my car is leaking, but it's not antifreeze, it's just my AC compressor. But anyway, hope you enjoyed this tour of Hudson and the local restaurants. We've really enjoyed our stay here, and we've enjoyed visiting family most of all. And hope that you have the courage today to pick one thing, work on your dreams. Until next time, this is Art.